Oh, it's a bastard. I just went through this whole thing and I don't even want to go through it again. So, this is going into the lawsuit. I figured out how to do this without killing myself and a bunch of crazy stuff happening if it does go public or whatever. So, filing it under seal and then, just given to the courts. But the lawsuit is going to state that the defendant rights have been violated by the state and the federal government throughout every institution, separate and together, by a process of which Supreme Court's rulings are not enforced, and the number of cases heard damage the defendant along with population and procedural bars on valid lawsuits are unconstitutional every time. So not being heard is a constitutional violation. And that the fraction of cases heard by the Supreme Court causes the federal government just to pass cases they don't want on up because it's not going to get heard. And if it's over the same thing that the Supreme Court's ruled to begin with, there's no enforcement because they're not going to go back over an old ruling. They're just going to pass it back down. And just what? Who's going to enforce it? That's all they do. So this is created a state where the defendant and many other people cannot be heard. And this, the actions of the state, is why you see violence, because in a totalitarian state, violence goes up. In a free state, violence goes down. So the state, by its own actions, has caused grievance to not only me, but everyone in the United States. And that's how we're going to have standing. All right. This is going to take hours to upload. So there was more, and that wasn't the original ending. So I'm going to have to work on it some more. This is just kind of a reminder. So when I go to type, but I figured it out. So I'm chilling. Shh. No more trying to contact anybody. I'm just going to leave it in the courts under seal. And it's up to the people to get it unsealed or whatever. And that's what we're going to do. All right.